So why do some people rise faster than others? Because they take action before confidence arrives. They don't wait to feel ready. They move first, and confidence slowly follows their courage. Next question is what? How do ordinary people, becomes extraordinary? By doing small things, with extreme consistency. They don't chase magic tricks. They repeat basic until results can't be ignored. Next question is what? Who stays stuck for years? The one, waiting for perfect condition. Progress begins when you accept imperfect starts. Next question is what? When does life actually change? So the answer is the moment excuses stop sounding reasonable. That inner shift marks the real beginning of growth. Next question is what? Why does discipline feel lonely? Because most people, choose comfort over commitment. Rare paths, feel empty at first, but they lead somewhere special. Next question is what? How do strong habits form? Through repetition, through repetition that a strong habit builds and forms, not motivation. Through repetition, not motivation. Motivation sparks action, but repetition turns it into identity, right? Next question is what? Who controls your future? So the answer is the version of you that shows up today. Daily actions quietly, design tomorrow's reality. Next question is what? When does effort become visible? Long after you think it's not working. Consistency works silently before it works loudly. Next question is what? Why do people overthink instead of acting? Because action risks failure, but regret always hurts more than mistakes. Next question is what? How do winners stay consistent? How do winners stay consistent? So the answer is they decide once, not every day. Decisions, remove daily negotiation with comfort. Next question is what? Who becomes mentally tough? So the answer is the one who keeps promises. The one who keeps promises to themselves. Self-trust is the foundation of inner strength, right? So next question is what? When does motivation disappears? So the answer is when responsibility is avoided. Ownership fuels drive. Excuses drain it. Next question is what? Why is self-control powerful? Because the answer is, it protects future freedom. Short-term control creates, right? Short-term control creates long-term independence, right? Next question is what? How do leaders create impact? So the answer is by mastering themselves first. Self-leadership always comes before leading others. Next question is what? Who grows the fastest? So the answer is the one willing to learn without ego. Ego slows growth. Humility accelerates it, right? Next question is what? When do habits betray you? So the answer is when you ignore them daily. Habits never, the habits never disappoint. I mean to say that when you ignore them daily, habits never disappear. They compound quietly. Next question is what? Why does comfort slow growth? Because it removes urgency. No urgency means no evolution, right? Next question is what? How do disciplined people think differently? They value long-term peace over short-term pleasure. Vision always beats temptation, right? Next question is what? Who earns silent respect? The one who stays consistent without applause. Real grind doesn't ask for attention, right? Next question is what? When does confidence solidify? After repeated uncomfortable actions, confidence is built, not found. Next question is what? Why do people quite early? Why do people quite early? Because progress is invisible in the beginning. The hardest phase is when nothing looks different. Next question is what? When do you beat laziness? How do you beat laziness? So the answer is by reducing choices and increasing, structure. So structure removes the need for willpower. Next question is what? Who becomes reliable in life? So the answer is the one who, shows up even when unseen. Reliability builds reputation over time. Next question is what? When does momentum die? When does momentum die? So the answer is when excuses start sounding intelligent. Every excuse must be questioned. Next question is what, the next question is, why does, patience feel painful? Because instant rewards trained impatient, because instant rewards trained impatience. Delayed rewards build real power. Next question is what, how do you stay ahead of others? By preparing while others relax. Preparation separates leaders from followers. Next question is what, who handles pressure calmly? So the answer is the one who trained before the storm. Calmness is earned, not accidental, right? Next question is what, when does discipline pay interest? So the answer is over time, quietly and massively. Consistency compounds like money. Next question is what, why is focus rare today? Because the answer is, distractions are easy and addictive. Every choices never build elite lives, right? Next question is what, how do top performers recover? So the answer is they rest with intention, not escape. Recovery is part of performance. Next question is what, who survives long journeys? So the answer is the one obsessed with progress, not praise. Validation fades, growth lasts. Next question is what, when do results speak for you? Answer is after silence has done its work. Noise delays success. Next question is what, why do habits matter more than goals? Because habits excuse what goals imagine. Goals dream, habits deliver. Next question is what, how do you control emotions? So the answer is by controlling routines. Strong routines stabilize weak momentums. Strong routines stabilize weak moments. So the answer is, next question is what, who becomes unstoppable? So the answer is the focused learner with patience. That combination is rare and dangerous. Next question is what, when does fear lose power? So the answer is when action becomes automatic. Movement breaks mental chains. Next question is what, why do setbacks repeat? Because lessons were ignored. Life repeats exams until you pass. Next question is what, how do you protect ambition? So the answer is by choosing the right environment. Environment shapes behavior faster than willpower. Next question is what, who creates luck? The one prepared when opportunity arrives. Luck respects readiness. Next question is what, when does effort feel meaningful? When purpose becomes clear, meaning reduces exhaustion. Next question is what, why is discipline misunderstood? Why is discipline misunderstood? Because its rewards are delayed. Most people quit before rewards arrive. Next question is what, how do winners think long term? They accept short term discomfort. Pain changes position, it doesn't disappear. Next question is what, who escapes mediocrity? The one allergic to excuses. Excuses keep potential trapped. Next question is what, when does growth speed up? Answer is when resistance stops negotiating. Full commitment changes pace. Next question is what, why does consistency scare people? So the answer is because it exposes priorities. Consistency never lies. Next question is what, how do small habits change destiny? So the answer is by deciding direction daily. Direction matters more than speed. Next question is what, who controls confidence? The one staking small daily wins. Wins build belief bricks by brick, right? Next question is what, when does effort daily identity? So the answer is after discipline repeats long enough. After discipline repeats long enough, what you repeat becomes who you are. Next question is what, why do people stay average? So the answer is because average feels safe. Safety slowly kills greatness, right? Okay, next question is what, how do you stay dangerous in life? How do you stay dangerous in life? So the answer is stay curious and disciplined. Curiosity sharpens skill. Discipline applies them.